right, this is the next ratio video. You've got a couple of options for this video. So it was going to be quite wordy, so I have made and put on Show My Homework a grey book note sheet. So I'm going to be writing notes on this sheet as we go through. If you'd rather keep your grey book neat and copy this in, remember you can pause. So perhaps pause, copy the question in, and then copy my workings in. It's up to you anyway. The scaffolding's here if you'd like it. Something I didn't write on the sheet, which I'd like you to add on, is I'd like you to add on a title, which is going to be Solving Problems Using Ratio. So if you could add that title on, that would be great. So Solving Problems Using Ratio. Right, let's have a look at this first question. We are going to keep using our bar modelling technique because it's going to work for every question, okay? Following this is going to be a sheet with loads and loads of questions for you to practice. So let's have a go. Right, Anne, Bob and Carl share £64 in the ratio 4:1:3. Do you know what the first thing we're going to do is we're going to write these three, but instead of writing their full names, I'm going to use letters. So we've got Anne, Bob and Carl. Often the ratio questions will have people whose names start with different letters, so you can abbreviate them. And they're sharing ratio in 4:1:3. Right, so first thing first, let's draw our pictures. So I've got a 4, a 1 and a 3, just like that. Right, so they shared £64. So in total, they've got £64 that they're sharing out. So that's what the question says, doesn't it? It says they shared £64. So all three of these people shared £64. Just like we did last time, let's work out what each of these bars is worth. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 of them, and I've got £64. So I need to share my 64 between 8, which gives me 8. So each of these bars is going to be worth 8. Right, now let's actually read what the question wants. It says, how much did Carl get? Well, look, Carl was C, so this is Carl. So how much did Carl get? 8, 16, 24. So Carl got £24. Okay? We don't care what Anne and Bob got. In fact, all it wants to know is how much Carl got. Okay, so that is £24. Okay? Right, let's have a look then at the next one, if I can squeeze it in. There we go. So, let's do the same thing. Anne, Bob, Carl shared some money in the ratio 2:3:1. 2:3:1. Let's draw our picture. 2:3:1. Anne got £20. So Anne, where's Anne? Anne is this one. Anne got £20. How much did Bob get? Right, well, let's go back to our method. Anne got £20. So look, we've got £20 for Anne. So how much must each of these be worth? Look, I've got £20 and I'm sharing it between these two blocks or bars, which gives me 10. So each bar must be worth 10. Okay, so I did that by saying that it said that Anne got £20. So Anne, this is Anne's section. I can ignore all of this for now. Anne got £20. So this 20 relates to those two bars. So I put 10 in each of those bars to make 20, and then I put 10 in the rest of the bars. So, what does the question say? How much did Bob get? Well, let's look at Bob. He got 10, 20, 30. Okay? Right. Next one. Next one, next one, next one. How am I going to put this on here? Let's do that. Right, Anne, Bob and Carl shared £49 in the ratio 1:1. So I've got Anne, Bob Carl in the ratio 1, 5, 1. Let me draw a picture. How much more did Bob oh, there should be a get in there, shouldn't there? How much more did Bob get in comparison to Anne? Right. Well, let's have a look. They shared £49. So that was 49. In total, they shared £49. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I do 49 divided by 7, which is 7. So 7, 7, 7. Right, so what does the question say? How much more did Bob get in comparison to Anne? Right, well, what did Anne get? Anne got 7. And what did Bob get? Bob got 7, 14, 21, 28, 35. So how much more did Bob get? What's the difference between them? That's what we want to know. £28. That's how much more Bob got. Now, we could have done that in another way. We could have said Anne got 1 block. So let's get rid of 1 block. So Bob got 1, 2, 3, 4. Bob got 4 more bars. So 4 times 7 gives us 28. So there are actually 2 ways of doing that last one. Right. Well done if you're keeping up with the notes. Remember, you can pause at any point if you need to. Right, let's look at this last one then. Anne, Bob and Carl. Anne, Bob and Carl need to do something more interesting than share money, don't they? Anne, Bob and Carl in the ratio 2 to 7 to 9. Right. Oh, draw my picture. Oh, that was a bit of a disastrous one. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 9. Good. 2, 7, 9. Right. Together, Anne and Bob got £27. So Anne and Bob, that's Anne and Bob, they got £27. Right, well, let's go. What's each bar worth? How many have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I do 27 divided by 9, which is 3. So each one must be worth 3. Oh, what a lot of 3s. Right. How much did they share all together? Right, so it wants to know the total amount. Well, look, if I'm clever, I know that that's 27, don't I? So 27, 30, 33, 36, 39, 42, 45, 48, 51, 54. Or you could have said it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. It's 18 times 3, which is 10 times 3 is 30, 8 times 3 is 24, so £54. Right, now they're really tricky. They are very, very, very much GCSE questions and very much kind of at the top end of what we need to be able to do with ratio. Okay, so I'd now like you to have a look at worksheet 3, which I've called ratio problems. I anticipate this sheet will take you longer than the rest, and my anticipation now is that these videos, with you writing up the notes really neatly and with you trying all the work, that is probably, along with a couple of starter activities, which I'm going to pop onto Show My Homework as well, that's, I would say, a week's worth of maths. Okay, so if you've done worksheets 1, 2 and 3, and the couple of starter activities that I've put on Show My Homework, then I think you've done the work for the week. There's going to be instructions on Show My Homework about what you need to send me, what you need to mark, etc. But very, very well done. I look forward to seeing these grey books. I'm sure you're doing an absolutely fantastic job. Of course, if you haven't done your grey book, you might be doing it on paper or in a notebook. I'm sure you've done it really, really neatly. So best of luck with worksheet 3, and remember, send me a message or an email if you get stuck with anything, and I'm more than happy to help.